This article is on persuasion, and the reason I've written it is because I was doing a philosophy seminar, and the person was talking about the ethics of persuasion, and it got me to think on the subject. When is it right to persuade someone? And I thought about it. If you're going to persuade someone, which involves a lot of emotional pressure upon a person, and it requires you to convince them of your position and get them to change their position, you better be sure that you're right. And the question I have is that in a lot of situations where people try to persuade someone, they actually don't know enough information to be able to come to that conclusion that they're right. They are not in what we call in philosophy an epistemic position to have that level of certainty. And I think with many situations, it is a safer thing just to give people information and ask them to make a decision. By all means, say this is your preferred position and why you have your preferred position. But to persuade someone, to try and, by various means, get them to change their opinion, you need to have some degree of certainty and reasons to believe that you have enough knowledge and information and data to have that certainty. When it comes to the issue of evangelism, which is a classic form of persuasion, the reason this website has been created is to show the epistemic reason for why I believe evangelism can be taken and why it is the appropriate action to persuade people to come to Christ. Because there's enough information to make that decision, and the consequences of not making the decision are so catastrophic that it is essential to persuade people. Ultimately, it's their choice, but I think the concept of preaching as persuasion is justified. But I'm not sure it's justified in many of the other areas where people are so keen to persuade others. Anyway, I leave that for you to think about. The article can be found on World History 3967. Thank you for listening.